All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakwadash. I also want to give double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and honors to all you fellow laborers that are kicking His word in sincerity and in faith. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakadash, Barakathum, to all you sincere listeners, and death and destruction to all you violent, wicked, red Hebrew Edomites. The high IQ Hebrew Edomite. You like to talk about your high IQ. And with that high IQ that you got, you're not able to escape this judgment which is coming upon you and the exposure which is being made manifest. And it comes from who? Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, so I wanted to just go into how the police are some of the main sexual abusers, all right, because they like to paint the picture of the so-called black man. Particularly now, you got R. Kelly, you got they tried to demonize Chris Brown going back to 2008. They're always trying to put the so-called black man up as the picture of criminality and the picture of toxic masculinity. However, when you examine so-called white man, and in particular these police, man, they're doing the most. And I just typed in cop assaulting wife, and look at everything that popped up. Georgia cop, so-called white man. A Georgia police officer is in jail after he allegedly assaulted his wife and held her against her will. When the deputies arrived, they found Henderson's wife with torn clothes and visible injuries. Boston cop charged with assault and wife shooting. A Boston police officer has been arrested by his own department, charged in connection with the shooting of his wife Monday afternoon and for allegedly misleading investigators about what happened. You see? Because everybody likes to exalt police officers. Oh yeah, they're here to uphold the law and do that which is right. Man, these police officers are complete dirtbags. I'm gonna just keep going down because they like to put it like, oh, this is an isolated event. Yet when you do the research and you compile all the information, you see that this is an epidemic of police officers being drug dealers, being sexual assailants, being murderers. Like the video I did last night. Esau had a black eye. Nobody can tell you why he got the black eye. Oh, so-called white man. Former Westminster cop sentenced for sexually assaulting Broomfield woman. You see? But what's he get? 90 days, 4 years probation. But wait a second. Look at Bill Cosby. He got all these years, man. And this happened decades ago. This man just get 90 days. All right. Right. He pleaded guilty to abuse of power and unlawful sexual conduct, both misdemeanors. He originally faced felony and sexual assault charges. On one hand, I have the portrayal of the victim, in this case, as a clever, manipulative liar, he said. On the other hand, a portrayal of a vulnerable person. Yeah, I'm going to just really point out the headlines. You can tell he's guilty. All you so-called white people are guilty. And you don't uphold any type of law. You don't uphold the law of the Heavenly Father. You don't even uphold your own law. You're in charge of upholding the law, executing the law, and you the main one breaking the law. This is the prayer of Azariah, verse 8. Wherefore all that thou hast brought upon us, and everything that thou hast done to us, thou hast done in true judgment. And thou didst deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies, most hateful forsakers of the Most High, and to an unjust king, and the most wicked in all the world. Yeah, you so-called white people, man. You so-called white people. You're the most wicked in all the world, and you're lawless. No, the so-called white man, we can just tell female cousin while they were staying at her home in Kensington last year. He is charged with 9 felonies, including forcible rape. Other charges include rape of an intoxicated person, 2 counts each of forcible oral copulation or oral copulation of an intoxicated person, forcible sexual penetration, and sexual penetration of an intoxicated person. Elkin's ex-wife Jennifer and the victim, only identified as Samantha, took the stand. And look, it's just like a laundry list, man. Oh, let me get another one. These are all recent too. Look up. Red Hebrew Edomite. Look at this guy. Look at this thug. This stain on society. Charges facing an Ogdensburg police sergeant of terroristic threats and assault against his wife after a drunken altercation on Thanksgiving Eve have been dismissed. Instead, he now faces a single charge of assault on a police officer and disorderly persons offensive. See, this dude, so they cut him a break, man. Look, he's guilty. He's guilty, man. The red Hebrew Edomite, the high IQ Hebrew Edomite. And if y'all want, y'all can read through. It's sicko, man. So you like to talk about us? Okay, we're hate-filled, we're this and that. How about you talk about the police? Cop avoids sack after assaulting his wife. Police have a much bigger domestic abuse problem than the NFL. Woo! Look at this. Research suggests that family violence is 2 to 4 times higher in the law enforcement community than in the general population. So where's the public outrage? Huh? Where's the public outrage towards the red Hebrew Edomite? Red Hebrew Edomites. Farmington police officer arrested for misdemeanor assault. Brooklyn cop arrested at Foxwoods accused of assaulting girlfriend. Las Vegas cop accused of sexual assault on wife's best friend. Newcastle police officer arrested for allegedly assaulting his wife. Damn hypocrites. Ex-judge expected in court Monday for assaulting a Shaker Heights. I think he's going to say woman. Yeah, Esau don't want this one to come out. Yep. It was showing the black one. It's probably a so-called white man. All right. Hartford cop arrested twice in 1 month in connection to wife's assault. God damn, Esau. Shit. All right, this is Matthew 7:1. Judge not that ye be not judged. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with what measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you again. Yeah, and that's right. And that's what's happening to you so-called white people. You've went all throughout the earth, and in particular amongst our people, trying to judge us as evildoers. But guess what? The whole time you're doing the most, man. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Or wilt thou say to thy brother, let me pull out the mote out of thine eye, and behold, a beam is in thine own eye? Thou hypocrite! Thou cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye. That's right. And the whole world is exposing you as a hypocrite. And it starts with the men of the Lord, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone on down. We're correctly identifying you as a hypocrite. Because everything that you attempt to put on us, you're doing it ×2, man. And now you're receiving for that wickedness that you've been doing ×2. You reap what you sow. Matter of fact, let me get that. And everybody knows. Book of Galatians 6:7. Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. That's right. You reap what you sow. And that's what's happening to you so-called white people. You're getting exposed left and right. Matter of fact, I ain't trying to make this too long. 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, which the falling away is us going into captivity underneath the red Hebrew Edomite. And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. That's right. And that's what's happening. You are being revealed. You so-called white people. I'm going to type in Edomite. Look. You're being revealed. The red Hebrew Edomite. And look, Esau. Yeah, Esau's trying to put out fake news. But these are Edomites right here. Red Hebrew Edomites. Well, you see, kill. That's what they're all about, killing. Look at him. That's Esau. A sadistic, demonic force.
In late morning on Ridge Avenue in Asbury Park.
That's a lot. Hey, man, Esau be trying to avoid this heat. But guess what? It's not going to stop. Non-stop till you drop. There we go.
In late morning on Ridge Avenue in Asbury Park, dozens of police officers responded to a domestic dispute that involved a Neptune police officer. Witnesses at the scene described a car crash, angry words over child support, a hostage situation, and multiple gunshots. In the aftermath, a woman was rushed to the hospital with life-threatening gunshot wounds. Yeah. Police later took the suspect into custody.
Red Hebrew Edomite. The red Hebrew Edomite.
They got him. They walking him to the...
An eyewitness said a man in a car was chasing another car with a woman and a baby inside. After hitting a police car, the man jumped out and shot the woman in the car. Another witness described the scene.
When I heard the crash, I came outside, and then I seen the guy with a gun, so we backed into the doorway. And after that, it was just a lot of yelling between him and the police, and he was doing a lot of yelling, explaining how he's tired of going to court for child support. And after that, he shot the lady through the car 3 times. 3 loud gunshots rang off.
Red Hebrew Edomite, very violent. This is Psalms chapter 7, verse, where should I start? I'll start at bear with me. I'll go to 16. His mistress shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pet. That's what's happening. All right. Your mischief is falling upon your own head. Hey, because that child support stuff, that was set up for Jake, really. But now you so-called white people, you getting put on papers, man. And his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate. That's right. You've been killing and destroying the whole world. And now everybody's looking for you, man. All right. Everybody's looking to get at you. Just Psalms 140. I'll start at the top. Deliver me, O Yahweh, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man. Yeah, and this is the violent man. Look at him. He's a sicko, man. Which imagine mischief in their heart. Continually are they gathered together for war. Now let's examine the history of America. America has almost exclusively been at war. Continually, they're gathered for war. What are they trying to do right now? They're trying to go into Venezuela. They're trying to go into Iran. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips. Selah. Keep me, O Yahweh, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who have purposed to overthrow my goings. That's right. And that's what they want to do, man. They want to eliminate us off the face of the earth. But guess what's going to happen? You're going to be eliminated from the face of the earth. Psalm 7:15, he made a pit and digged it and has fallen into the ditch which he made. That's right. So I'm going to play this video and then I'm going to end off. And until next time.
Gilroy police are investigating a murder-suicide, and they say...
No.
My team and I always... Gilroy police are investigating a murder-suicide, and they say the killer is a San Jose cop. The gruesome discovery was made yesterday evening after police went to the Gilroy home to do a welfare check. Action News reporter Felix Cortez is covering the story for us. He's live in Gilroy with the latest.
Well, Aaron, police say Christopher Shemek shot and killed his wife in his home just behind me. What they don't know is what triggered the murder-suicide.
I just deeply miss my friend right now.
Throughout the day, friends have been placing flowers and candles outside this home on Rodeo Drive in Gilroy, where police say a San Jose cop shot his wife and then turned the gun on himself.
A pretty quiet neighborhood. Things like this don't happen around here, so I think it's a little rare for something like this to happen, and quite frankly, it's shocking, sad.
Gilroy police discovered the bodies of 43-year-old Lynn Shemek and her 51-year-old husband, Christopher, around 9:30 Sunday night while doing a welfare check at the request of a friend. The husband is a 16-year veteran of the San Jose police force.
This sergeant was very well liked, very well respected. He had prior experience working in the traffic enforcement unit. He was a motorcycle officer at one point and was recently, within the last couple of years, promoted. So very well liked, very well respected. And as far as why and how things went down the way they did down in Gilroy, a lot of unanswered questions.
Gilroy police say they came to this home more than 4 years ago on a report that Christopher Shemek had assaulted his stepson, but his wife never filed a report. This friend says she visited with the Shemeks just hours before their bodies were discovered, and everything seemed to be fine.
That's why this is even more surreal. I just spent, yesterday with her. I had no idea this was going to happen. All I can say is my heart right now goes to her two boys who they're going to have to live without their mother and their father for the rest of their lives.
And back here live on the 9400 block of Rodeo Drive, a makeshift memorial has been set up in honor of the couple. The couple leave behind two sons, a 19-year-old and 13-year-old. Police say neither of the boys were home at the time of the shooting. Reporting from Gilroy, I'm Felix Cortez. Aaron, back to you in the studio.
Felix, thank you.
The violent man. Violent E. All right, so call halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. The Wadi Al Bashim Yahushai, for giving me the Holy Spirit, the Rakak Wadash, to do this lesson. Pray it was edifying. You so-called white people, you're done. You red Hebrew Edomites, you high IQ Hebrew Edomites. Let's see you think your way out of this coming destruction. Shalom to the elect.